facade Templari.
Ho powers activate! Hey Nigger Knights, another day, another group. And we got Calm versus BackHo in this one, which I actually think will be a better series than the other two I've commentated on, because we got an MSL winner on the left, and we got an OSL semifinalist on the right. Both these guys are extremely good, and you can make fun of BackHo all you want, but he's actually a good player. These two have actually faced off recently in Pro League. It was very, very recently, so I don't want to spoil that. But yeah, it was closer than you'd think it would be. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how good these guys play in this series, now that they don't have the weight of their team behind them. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, this is on Eye of the Storm, the new 4-player map. Let me get the colors to start out with. Calm is orange, so that means Calm is down here at the 8 o'clock position and up at the 2 o'clock. And red was the Dancing Fiend, BackHo. Yeah, I was surprised at how many people didn't recognize BackHo in my hype video. I didn't use any pro gamer names in my hype vid. I just called him the White Tiger, which is actually what BackHo means in Korean. But yeah, people didn't recognize him. Come on, he's BackHo! I also like the fact that I snuck myself into my hype video and no one noticed. Suckers. But okay, let's get into the game. Looks like BackHo's going out to do a Forge Fest expand. And Calm, wow, Calm is actually sending his Overlord into the middle. He's going diagonally with this Overlord, which could be a ploy to make BackHo not find that Overlord and make BackHo have a harder time finding Calm. And let's see how BackHo reacts to that. Because Calm is going diagonally, eventually I think he's going to be able to actually find BackHo first with this Overlord, which is kind of miraculous. But yep, the Forge will be out shortly for BackHo. He's going to scout Calm in the wrong direction here. He's going to scout him in the second direction, rather. And Calm is trying to go out into the middle so that Overlord is not spotted, but I think that Overlord might actually be spotted by BackHo. BackHo is coming down with his probe. Spawning pool coming up for Calm, and so I think it was an overpull build from him. Yep, spotting of the Overlord, so BackHo definitely knows he's going in the right direction now. Okay. You know what, I think that Overlord sending it out diagonally like that was probably more of a plan to find the probe. But anyways, let's get into this. The hatchery coming up, but the spawning pool was up before hatchery, so Calm should have no problem getting rid of this scout. I'd like to see what BackHo has at home, but you see 3 pairs of Zerglings coming up. Let's see what BackHo's up to. He's not throwing down cannon. He's going for a Nexus. This is kind of risky since it's such a big map and this is cross positions. It's going to take a long time for the Zerglings to run up anyway, so you might as well work on that economic advantage. Calm going to do a surround of the probe. Always trying to run past this probe. I don't think Calm was really paying attention to his Zerglings. He could have easily sniped that probe at that moment, but it looks like BackHo's going to stay in here with that scout a little bit longer. And I think Calm doesn't know where BackHo is at the moment since he scouted the wrong way with his Overlord. He's got the run all over the place with his Zerglings. He's running up here to try to find Calm while he's expanding again, doing the very, very standard versus Protoss these days, going for your 3rd expansion to topple the Forge Fast expand. Looks like BackHo is prepared at home. He has his gateway coming up just to block everything else. And he's still in here with that scout. I'm not sure if Calm could have sniped that probe or not at this point, but he's going to get everything that he's doing scouted if he keeps it in here much longer. I'm sure he's researching speed for the Zerglings just to deny future scouting. But yeah, BackHo's in here trying to see if that lair is coming up for Calm. I mean, you can delay the lair for a while, but sometimes you have to just give up and show your opponent what you're doing so you're not too far behind. But BackHo's running off with a very badly damaged probe. Probably not going to last too much longer, so he's going to use this opportunity to scout around, see if Calm is taking any sneaky other bases. I think he can assume a third base here, and he can assume that it's at the natural place it would be at the 9 o'clock, but he's going out to scout anyway. Okay, now finally the Overlord's coming in for Calm. He actually has 2 Overlords moving up to this position, so he's going to get a very thorough scout, I think. Cybernetics Core coming up, so we'll see where BackHo branches off from here, what building he decides to put down. It's most likely going to be a Stargate for the Corsairs, while Calm has all of his bases up and running now and getting his lair up. So this is a standard opening from him. Stargate coming up for BackHo. And we'll see how BackHo can deal with modern ZVP, which seems to be almost... Protoss just can't seem to deal with it. So we'll see if BackHo can actually be the one to stop that. And from the way he played against Calm in the Pro League, I actually think he does have a chance of being the one that comes up with something that can stop a rampaging Zerg. The Citadel of Adun coming up for him, so he's probably going straight for Dark Templar. Going for some Dark Templar harassment with Corsairs. And there's a equal opportunity drone. How do I get into this base?